Mic check. Right, mic check. Give me one moment here. We'll be kicking off in about another 5 minutes still, yeah? Maybe even about 7. Again, I don't know who's watching. I don't know if you're a regular, a newbie, but whoever you are, I hope you're doing good. Much wholeness and harmonized vibrations to each and everybody. I mean, again, if you're up to speed, I mean, you've already seen what I wrote on the community wall post with this update. Really, I don't even have to make a video right now. I can just giggle, not because madness happened in that sense, but it's just like, come on, man, can you not see the madness? What's going on there? You got to be fucking kidding me, and the dark comedy, and all of that stuff. We've explained it all before. Man, it's just come on, man, and just the mockery. It's just like, come on, can you not see this? Some way, shape, or form, all the bullshit stories that they give you. I mean, the man went to MI5. Not only that, he was there was even taken on another occasion. The police is taking him to the mental place, weren't they? They've taken him to the mental place. He assaults the officer. Then there's a warrant for his arrest. We're going to get into all of this. There's a warrant for the person's arrest. They don't arrest him, and then just under a year later, or say 8 months later, because it was September 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. That's when you're supposed to go to court, right? Didn't show up. Summons, yeah, summons to court. Didn't show up. Then he's got a warrant for his arrest, right? And then they're after the black guy right here, regardless what color, they're after him. I don't care about their spectrum wars and spectrum games and their just the psychology that they like to deploy in the masses. They just don't get it, do they? They don't care to get it. Even when they're shown, they don't care to propagate the information. And as I say, let me quickly do the disclaimer. Don't get it twisted. I don't care who likes, shares, interacts, don't interact. Yeah? I don't give a shit. As long as I'm doing my bit. Get it? As long as I'm doing my bit to what I deem is, to the way that I'm polarized for excuse me, for whatever reason in nature, for the reason how I'm polarized, to the way that I'm polarized, and the reason why I can say what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't care who shares, don't shares. Again, I'm not here for views or likes in that way. Yeah, again, within the disclaimer, I will say, you know, the one like I would like for at least everybody to have the opportunity to come across this type of information. Very simple. So that's all those views. That's the one like. You get it? And something else I was going to say. It slipped my mind now. Shit. Oh yes, the other one is I can explain it to you. I can't understand it for you. Again, I can try and do my best to articulate. But again, do I need to even waste time? Is there anybody new that's come to the channel? Because I'm noticing this. I don't even mean to say this right now, but I have clocked it the other day and I said, "Oh my god, do you know how brutal this actually is?" Not that I'm trying to get views like that or whatever, but it's just like, come on, this channel's subscribers has not gone past 1,530. I made another channel called Journalism recently. That gained the extra 30. So say it had around 30, then it gained 30. This is a few months ago, so like no more than 4 months ago. The main channel. And obviously, with every video, obviously, I put links to other channels. You telling me they don't migrate and just simply press a button? Yo, my point is again, the subs, because obviously, if you notice on YouTube, it can unsub you sometimes. But imagine in about a year, probably even coming up to a year and a half now, this channel has not gone past 1,530 subscribers. Right now, it's gone back down to 1,508 in the last week. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah. So as I say, I don't expect to get views. I understand the suppression, big tech, all the shit that they do, you know, the scripts that they, you know, the little scripts that they write to purposely fuck with you. And it doesn't matter even if you're somebody that's pumping out this type of information. You will find channels that don't do anything of this type of sort of information and they're getting it. Yeah. So they've just made some fucked up script. And what it is, as I said to you, they like to grind you down. Yeah. Have you on much ado about nothing, talking and tackling, thinking that you're tackling subjects, having all, how many podcasts, how many normal videos, and then how many podcasts can you find? And none of them are upgraded their thought process. They're just going round in circles, shouting a whole bag of la 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 and wah 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 and jibba jabba. Yo, let me get my zoot in the ashtray, yeah? Me save all this. 'Cause as I say, I don't have to do shit. I've already shown you the same shit how many times? And this update is just a dub plate for timing again, showing you the same shit over and over again. And as I say, there's an organic side, but as I say, if you know how to wax and wane with the polarizations of the days, and you want to do it in the whether you want to do good with it or be, you know, megalomaniac nefarious, yeah. Well, then there you go. Yeah, fucking hell. So again, if they know when to give you the movies, get that artist to sing, you know, whatever they're gonna sing, but have all the subliminals in the lyrics and with the music video if there is one. Yeah, alongside the movies, the Netflix, the shows, kid shows, adult shows. If they know when to deploy it, and you don't know what go on, and you still don't get why man's them running up and down on the road, or just people in general, you know, you just viddles and scraps off the master's table. Still not understanding what the fuck life's about. Or even if you know, for, especially for content creators, or even not just content creators, I've already been documenting how the insanity has plagued the minds of people in any sane world, as I pointed out in a post the other day, and I've said it, you know, in so many other ways or words or whatever recently. How is it none of these people are reaching out and connecting bridges? You've come across, and even if you're not connecting bridges, or whether you like the person or not, where you saw it, how you not relaying the information to break the code of the matrix? We saying Andrew Tate's Morpheus, yeah? How many of these channels are talking at Manosphere, Pearly, what's that, what the white girl there, Pearly Things, or whatever her name is, that the one she. You know what I mean? How many of these people do you think I've contacted in this time? Let alone other people in the community, and you don't know what they're doing. I've shown you, I've documented it. What? Even some of these new channels just recently the other day with something that I said to you, boy, I need to lay off doing that because I already know this one. But obviously, because the passion's there, and from what I can see, even though I don't give a shit whether you wake up or not, I already understand or somewhat. I understand the layers and the realms. To again, that's why I call it the sorting ground, Midgard, aka Earth. Yeah, minerals, ice, water, steam. Minerals, they all reside at specific parts where they're gonna, yeah, on the levels, the layers. Yeah. However it goes, you want to bring in periodic table and all of that. My point is the shit resides where it's gonna reside. So my point is certain shit ain't gonna be happening on other higher realms, on higher vibration. Here, because it's a mixed bag, and then obviously you get lower and lower to the low key vibrations, and then how your chakras go into that as well. But you need your chakras. Chakras aren't evil. Dumbass, wake up, fool. Yin and yang, motherfucker. Yin and yang, sun and moon. Oh, man. And another thing as well, those that just left the chat, if you actually, whoever you was, if you interacted, see somebody just come back now. The other thing is, if you make yourself known, oh, wow, man, can you maybe get into the thing? Because I just want to quickly see her. I've got something to do, or wow, I'm new. Can you let me know what's going on? Or you can jump in and have your say or co-host. Otherwise, I don't give a shit. You can watch this 2 times the speed. If I'm talking too fast, you can slow it down. You know, well, like again, I can explain it. I can't understand it for you. Yeah. Don't be telling me your first world problem. Oh, he's just talking out, he's waffling out, he's Japanese him. Like that chief the other day. That was a good one though. I'll give him that. he said this one likes Japanese. No, he said he's fluent in Japanese. That's funny. Fuck you know. Oh dear. Yeah, but it's the Japanese the people need, not the bullshit that you want. You know? And as I say, I can be a bazillion times quicker. I can easily put up the video today, fully bite sized with no speaking. Do you think I even want to speak right now? I haven't spoke all month, literally. So again, if you want me to speed up, whoever's jumping in the chat, there was 3 people before, but maybe they're not, oh, I don't want to write anything or they want to be, in the background. If you want me to hurry up with the stream, in the sense, you can easily say, hey, can you get into the thing? Otherwise, I don't give a shit. I've gone over this. I don't even have to go through the decode. I can just show the thumbnail and fuck off later. See ya. As I say, I've already done the post on the community wall. But there is some updates. I have updated the community wall. But I've got to swoop in. I have to swoop in for this. I have to swoop in. So I'm gonna play 2 rhythms from yours truly. I'm gonna play one Homesick remix. Shout out to 7. We're gonna play that one, and then we're gonna play a new one. Well, you want to hear the next new ones? Oh, you want to hear the next new ones? Oh. Shout out to the neighbors, you get the exclusives. The neighbors get the exclusives, boy. Before that shit even gets exported, these motherfuckers, they're getting you get me? Front row behind the fucking projection screen while the thing's fucking first stream. Yeah, from the projector, from the mind. You get me? Of Audio Oracle. How you mean? MOR, musically orientated repertoire. Also stands for measurable, observable, repeatable. Of course, that is the scientific way, right? That's what they go by. Measurable, observable, repeatable. So again, all your sign man downs, all of these frauds. Even though some of them actually know what's better though. Some of them know what's good, but then they're going like, oh, but you see how a body bag sign man done the other day? How many videos has he made since that? You think I'm not on his Facebook as well as YouTube, haunting him? and then Witsit gets it now. Witsit gets it. Shout out to Witsit. He's come and went bam earlier today. I said, ooh, let me put that on the community wall post up in this bitch. Yeah? Because you see when people like us hit them home runs. Shout out to Zach again, even though he's not a true earther for whatever the case may be. But he came with the rule of thumb, and obviously we've all gone through it and sharpened it together with the template rule of thumb with this information. Hence why we can forecast the news, or if we're not forecasting the news, we can at least understand why the news is given to us on a specific day. If we're looking at on the organic side, on a personal level, the parents past, grandparents past, time when you was born, distance relationship, where you was born, landmark. And when I said distant relationship between your parents or your siblings, if you have them, or your children, you know what I mean, if you have them, or even your partner, there is an amazing organic side. But as I say, if they know how to play God over you and not for your betterment, them times they're they're preparing disease X. Hey, did you not see in the news the other day they found some another unknown bacteria in somebody's heart in London hospital? I don't even think they've sussed out one of the basically some where would they come from again? Place began with a C. That person's a shepherd. And in the news, I see it yesterday. I said, Bomba Clark, these people, whether it's real or not, my point is, these people with the fair porn, and listen, these megalomaniacs, I mean, if you're not second guessing what you're eating, what you're drinking, what you're bathing in, even without all of this, like you think the bath water's clean just before because it's clear. Idiot! Why do you think you can't get some big industrial, or why do you think they don't even put a big ass industrial? Like you got the water tank. Only rich people obviously going to have what I'm about to say, but a big fucking distillery and the shit that, you know, ready to go in it, capsules, remineralize the water, sexy shower and bath. Yeah? Think about what I'm saying to you. If you know about distillery, and when you go to that tap water, so again, skin pores. Oh, we're talking about pores. The rain pours down. Chemtrails. What do you think? That's for your benefit. What do you think? That vitamin D? You think it's got zinc in there when it rains down? Yo, and then you can't assess the wax and waning, and why now you're gonna have whether the story is real, not real, or a mix of true lies. Then the domino effect that ensues with the monkey see, monkey do effect. And then, you know, you don't know why you wake up in the morning. Oh, I want to have these pronouns now. As I already said, you know, air balloon, fucking transatlantic. I don't know. Like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, I'm driving a car into people. I'm stabbing up innocent children at a nursery. What the fuck is going on? Nobody wakes up and would ever think that, especially not at this volume. And this is something new. This is like, you know, a new groundbreaking phenomena trending in the last 8 years. If you haven't fucking noticed, if your head's not been up your backside, like, what do you think's going on? Are they farming fucking people some way, shape, or form, literally from the mkUltra plays? Let them out. And or think about all your Netflix and all the other stuff media, the Masonic media. It's all one big mkUltra program. I've explained this a bazillion times. So again, I'm still in the disclaimer. I'm gonna play two quick rhythms. Yeah, because you know I have to swoop in and get on this motherfucking blood clot, put my foot metaphorically back on them necks, back on the media's necks, even I don't give a fuck who. As long as I'm doing my bit, I couldn't give a monkey's. Yeah? Or a flying fucking, who the fuck? Like, shares, don't subscribe, big tech suppression. Oh, fantastic, great, do your thing. And quick sidebar, then all those other fucking scumbags that come into your life lane with their no accountability or never come back, oh, with realization, and going like you like they want the fucking biggest problem in the whole fucking situation. Not that you can't have some stuff from yourself, or that it won't even balance, or you might, you know what I mean? Or even if you was even slightly worse with how you might have went about retete. But when you look on certain stuff now in real time and then on the hindsight, especially with that little fuck up the road, if you're fucking watching, all the things facilitated in that about 3 to 4 weeks that I knew you. One thing that don't go your way after you're fucking going on like a fucking baby about trying to tell me to grow up on the phone, you know. That's before I said, hold up. What? Are you joking? How many texts and nobody's dissing that you got something of magnitude in your world going on. Didn't see the phone, however it went down, whether I just well, can't remember how it went. How many fucking texts? 10. How many missed calls? 10, 15. Then you're saying what you're saying. How many times to me in real time on the phone? That's cool. But then, okay, there's a time now. I get it. But it was crossovering with something that I might have to do also as well. Them two Alta Vada. Fiesti. How many things the first time I met this person facilitated something that she needed? First time. Again, how many things in that? All I'm going to quickly say is, you see, you got sentinels and agents. Yeah? Sentinels and agents. I might even delete the stream. I might even delete the stream. I might even come back on later instead. I mean, because this is pointless, right? Absolutely pointless. Let me listen to 2 rhythms. Because do I even have to say anything about Valdo Calocane? Do I have to even say, hey, and he's got about 3 names. The Nottingham Knifeman, you know, he's got about 3 names. So again, with what we've already uncovered over here, for those up to speed now, think about what I'm saying to you. What does Valdo Calocane mean? His name is Adam Mandez, but then he's got a whole next part to his something going on as well. Was it still Valdo involved? It was something, something, something. Or Mislicio? Something, something. So like four names. And for whoever just came back or just entered the stream, I may delete the stream. I might not even continue the stream because it's kind of pointless. I've done about 40 to 45 streams, and not to mention obviously still uploading normal videos at all different times, trying to catch or trying to see when's the best time. And it's just like, okay, why is there always so few people? You know, there's people in America, there's people in the UK where I am. It's like, okay, why is there always so few people? Shout out to those that come through when they come through, because I know you're a bat. But it's like, okay, and it'd be nice to see some new people, so I know that I'm not re-explaining to the same people, you know, to the people that already get it. It's nice to know, okay, there is somebody new there. If you've got questions, I'm pretty transparent, very approachable. Feel free. You can join the stream and have your say. Even the trolls the other day, you know, you're gonna get it. Daily dunce. I, it might even be today. It might even be today. I do have some music that I want to attend to, but but I might no. Do you know? I'm gonna save it for next week. If you don't know, I did start a little thing that a series called Weasel Wednesdays and Turd Brain Thursdays. Yeah, and then I added Daily Dunce to it as well. So you got Daily Dunces, Weasel Wednesdays, and Turd Brain Thursdays. And yeah, I think I will save it. Well, it might even be tonight. It might be still. We'll see how it goes. Again, if you want me to hurry up, because I don't care. I'm just gonna say what I've already written down. For fuck's sake, you know, we write stuff down. You know, people write books. We give it to you in audio. You can get fucking stuff that can read the audio to the books, or if you don't want to watch the video, you can just hear the video because you automatically hear. It's like, how is it? There's just no reason that this shouldn't be common knowledge right now, this information. You know what I mean? It's just like, as I say, people don't help it to propagate, to combat the madness. So, whatever the case may be, fantastic, do your thing. At the same time, fuck you, but feel free, put your feet up, chill out, relax. Don't care about, you know, how you aid the madness. Real, and some know what they're doing, some like to do what they do. Then others, obviously, they don't know or really realize what they're doing, they're just doing it. So, I'm going to run through all my tunes. Then, hey, there's three people here now. If you want me to go instantly in, let me know. Otherwise, I don't care. Again, I don't want to hear about first world problems. Oh, I've got things to do. But listen, the stream's there. I might even delete this one. I might not even go through. I'm just, so I can't bother. You think I can't even be bothered to talk? Are you crazy? Yeah. But for the few tribe that I know and one out of a blue moon enthusiastic customer, not customer because I'm not here trying to sell anything, definitely selling snake oil. This is invaluable, groundbreaking information. Yeah. So, I mean, again, what have I not said, right? So, again, I can easily delete the stream, fuck off. Again, I've already put what I'm going to say written down on my community wall post. I do not need to make this stream. But because I know it's just a dub play, it's like, oh. Oh, dear. Oh, shit. Right, where's my zoo? Our Mizut, our Miss Emilia. Shout out to all the bunners. If you don't bun, it's all good. If you eat edibles, if you do whatever you do, as long as it's not, you know, hurting people as such, you know, doing some really fucked up shit. You know what I mean? Do what you do with love and sincerity and honesty. Because remember, you reap what you sow, right? So a lot of people don't understand causality, law of attraction, bit of karma. You know, so you gotta put up or shut up. Don't let that bus pass you by. Many that bus zoom by. Trust me, that bus is zoom by them daily, hourly. Yeah, because you always got a chance, right? And they keep missing the bus. But as I say, remember the sorting ground, yeah? Anywho,
charming in the hood. I've been tapping into memory, been misunderstood. I've been vibing, I've been minding, I've been riding crash conscious. Ego kinda big, now I'm slightly obnoxious. In a loop with a zoo, every day I'm a loose, selfish on my terms. Cause I've been given, been kind, been silly, been blind. Now I'm tired of what you say, what you got for me. Life's a game of nothing, so obviously I roll the dice, play nice, fly high, starry-eyed, worldwide dreaming. Finding life meaning, believing in anything that keeps my soul feeling. My freedom's extreme, I need this knowledge, yeah, I borderline feeding. The universe connection and the weed help me feed in my body, in my soul, explore the unknown, the unknown, the unknown. Round we go, but never really find a place that we can call home. And every day researching, digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I don't wanna go home. It's like round we go. I never really find a place that we can call home. And every day researching, digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I don't wanna go home. I need a minute, I'm tripping, I'm missing, I'm flipping. I need a minute, I know I'm distant. My freedom been it, my dreams are in it. My conscience, my seeds are in it. The journey, I see no limit. Spirit, science, actual physical shit. I need a hit, it's something lit. It's a shame, it's not legit. It's just way too hard to get. How they regulate this shit. It's some illuminated shit. Round we go. And never really find a place to breathe and call home. And every day researching, digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I don't wanna go home. It's like round we go. I never really find a place to breathe and call home. And every day researching, digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I don't wanna go home. I need a minute, I'm tripping, I'm missing when I'm flipping. I need a minute, I know I'm distant. My freedom in it, my dreams are in it. My conscience, my seeds are in it. The journey, I see no limit. Spirit, science, actual physical shit. I need a hit, it's something lit. It's a shame, it's not legit. It's just way too hard to get. How they regulate this shit. It's some illuminated shit. Round we go. And never really find a place to read and call home. And every day researching, digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I wanna go home. It's like round we go. I never really find a place to read and call home. And every day researching, digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I wanna go home. I need a minute, I'm tripping, I'm missing, when I'm flipping. I need a minute, I know I'm distant. My freedom's in it, my dreams are in it. My conscience, my seeds are in it. The journey, I see no limit. Spirit, science, actual physical shit. I need a hit, it's something lit. It's a shame, it's not legit. It's just way too hard to get. How they regulate this shit. It's some illuminated shit. Round we go. I never really find a place to breathe and call home.
The worst thing to call somebody is crazy. These people are not crazy. They're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy. They're strong people. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy. They're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
The TV is way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces.
All right, check, check. Let's get this show on the road. I was in two minds we were to stop the stream 2 seconds ago, but as that one person came back, I'm gonna start now. Let me just pull up the video. I even wrote a comment prepared about 2 minutes ago to say, do you know what? I'm coming back at 9 o'clock to see if there's more people here. Like, I don't get what time. Like, why is nobody seeing this in real time? Just, done about 40 plus streams trying to build up or get some traction. It's just like, okay, how is nobody getting these still? Or why is like, you know what I mean? There's some interaction, but it should be building much better, man. All right, 2 people. Don't know if it's the same 2, but I'm starting right now, yeah? I was about to lock off. If the other person didn't come back literally 45 seconds ago, I would have said, all right, see ya. I'm coming back at 9. I even prepped a message that I didn't put in the chat, but it's ready to go to say I'm coming back at 9. Right, let me get this video up here. Okay. This shit is fucking crazy. It would be nice to know though if you're up to speed.
Hope they'd finally get justice. They wanted.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna watch this. Hey, fair use, yeah. Do I have to put that up in writing? You know, you get that classic writing, or one of a few that people will use. Copyright and all that type of stuff. Like, come on, man, chill out. Fuck's sake, free promotion anyway. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. Hey, and if you didn't know, when this situation happened last year, 30th of June, a day that was coming up, and I said, "Oh, something's gonna happen on that day." Basically, fuck, what was I about to say? Oh, I slipped my mind. What was I about to say? I'll come back in a sec. Oh, they've left. They've left. Good, I might be able to pull it back then. Hold up. Cast out the thought rod, pull it back. Think, damn it, think. When I did the first initial upload for this, YouTube pulled the video and called it hate speech. And imagine, I didn't even speak in the video. The link to the very video you will find on the community wall post, and it goes back to my Rumble channel of the same name, yeah? So imagine. And as I say, I showed normal news, direct from the news, whether it was the Sun or whatever, Nottingham attacker, whatever was going on. And then I showed, of course, the dates and all of that stuff. And imagine, within 24 hours, however long, 6-8 hours, the videos pulled down. They called it hate speech in the video I didn't even speak in. Basically just, showing what I'm about to show in a sec. So yeah, again, for the person that may or may not have known that. Sorry, I don't know if you did know it or not, basically. So, for the listener. So yeah, fair use, right? And it's coming from Channel 4 News. So we're going to watch this and then, of course, we'll get to the decode. But as I say, I still might cut the video.
Him tried for the murders of 19-year-old Grace O'Malley Kumar, her friend and fellow student 19-year-old Barnaby Webber, and 65-year-old Ian Coates, the caretaker of a Nottingham primary school. Calocane, who also uses the name Adam Mendes, has denied murder but has admitted 3 counts of manslaughter on the basis of diminished responsibility. Today, the prosecution accepted the manslaughter pleas. Most people were still asleep on the morning of the 13th of June when Valdo Calocane singled out his 3 random victims. The court heard how Grace and Barnaby had been walking home along Ilkeston Road after a night out. At 4 a.m, 200 yards from their student flats, Calocane attacked Barnaby, repeatedly stabbing him. The court heard how Grace tried to protect her friend by pushing Calocane away. When he turned on her, she fought back, despite being repeatedly stabbed. As the harrowing details were read out, the mothers of both the students began to sob. Less than an hour later, Calocane phoned his brother saying, "This will be the last time I speak to you. Take the family out of the country." His brother asked him if he was going to do anything stupid. Calocane replied, "It's already done." At around 5 a.m. and 2 miles from the first attack, Calocane tried to get into a homeless hostel through a window. He was punched in the face by the occupant and eventually left. The prosecution said he's admitted trying to gain access to kill someone. A few minutes later and just round the corner, Calocane killed his third victim. Ian Coates had stopped his van. The court heard how Calocane attacked him as he sat in the vehicle, continuing to stab him after he pulled him onto the pavement. Mr. Coates had been on his way to work at a nearby primary school. He was due to retire in 5 months' time. The court heard Calocane then drove the stolen van to the city centre. Once there, he deliberately drove into one pedestrian, then 2 others. He's pleaded guilty to the attempted murder of all 3. Calocane was arrested at 5:35. Police say they had to use a taser because he was armed with a knife. Valdo Calocane had been diagnosed as suffering from paranoid schizophrenia. The court heard that he'd been sectioned 4 times and on one occasion had been arrested for assaulting a police officer. He'd also been given antipsychotic medication, but often didn't take it. Last June, in front of thousands, Barnaby's mother spoke of her feelings about the man who'd killed her son.
The monstrous individual will not define us. This evil person is...
Yeah, sorry, if it's playing a bit laggy, but I know the audio's okay, but it is a bit laggy. Even when I've just paused it just now, so it is even a bit laggy on the pause timing. As I say, sometimes StreamYard is really good and other times not so. Just quickly to say as well, haven't said it yet today. Do you know what? I'll say it after.
just that. He is just a person.
Today in court, Emma Webber got the chance to tell Calocane in person. "You coward," she said, adding, "I see through you." Earlier, Grace's father and younger brother spoke to me about their feelings.
How frustrating is it for you that you won't see a murder trial?
It is enormously frustrating, but at the same time, I've got to say that we do have faith in the legal system and in the judiciary. As long as we get the outcome and as long as the public are safe.
What do you mean the outcome?
People like himself cannot be roaming the streets. They shouldn't be there so that something horrendous like this can be repeated. And I think, you know, I think if a person like him deserves to be put away and not have any touch with society.
I think there's no two ways about it. He's a dangerous man. He's more than dangerous, to put it politely. And to have him roaming around and continuing with his actions is simply not acceptable.
Looking back to that dreadful morning on the 13th of June, we're told that Grace tried to protect her friend Barnaby. Did that surprise you that she did something like that?
Not one bit. Not at all. That's who she was. She would never leave her friend alone.
Put others before herself.
Completely. That's exactly who she was. And, you know, we kick ourselves to this day about why did she have to do. Not one bit. Not at all. That's who she was. She would never leave her friend alone.
Put others before herself.
Completely. That's exactly who she was. And, you know, we kick ourselves to this day about why did she have to do that, but that was just who she was.
Are there lessons for others to learn from this?
Looking back, of course, I think more could have been done, and I think it's you know, if this person had been put in front of the courts, in front of a magistrate, and I think even if he'd had a 1 degree you know, of variation in his trajectory. It's a bit like an oil tanker. If you change the rudder by 1 degree, you could end up in a different continent. And these things might not have happened.
I think importantly though, in terms of focusing on what could have stopped this from happening, I think it's important to also look at knife crime as a whole and as an epidemic, because I've said it many times, and it's easier to get access to a knife than it is to get access to alcohol, you know. You can go into a kitchen, get a knife and leave the house.
Sorry about the lag. Absolutely disgusting today.
I've said it many times, and it's easier to get access to a knife than it is to get access to alcohol, you know. You can go into a kitchen, get a knife and leave the house, and it's as easy as that before you take someone's life. And sadly on this occasion, 3 people's lives, and attempted another 3, and I think more needs to be done by the government to stop knife crime.
What ultimately do you want the legacy of Grace to be?
I want to make sure as her younger brother that she's never forgotten. She doesn't deserve to be. She'd done so much for the community and contributing to making the world a better place that she can't be forgotten, and as long as I'm here I'll make sure that doesn't happen. And ultimately that is why I've been working so hard on the foundation, and I want to make sure that she's always with us, even though she's not physically with us. I want her to live through us.
Hopefully this next video plays better. Get rid of this one. Bear with me, give me about 20 seconds. Just need to now pull this video up from the gallery over here. I would have loaded up the video already, but sometimes StreamYard will boot you out and then you're still live streaming, then you have to come back in, but then you lose all the extra videos that you've already added already. So sometimes it's like, you know what, you might as well just do it one by one anyway, because you never know when this thing's going to be like, oh, sorry, not today. Sometimes it's cool, and as I say, you can play videos that are, you know, run smooth, and other times it's like, what the hell's going on? And especially when you're doing the slide, sometimes you're like, okay, is it moving yet? It's just on some mad fucking almost static, if you may. I'm just gonna come back at 9, you know. I'm thinking, should I just come back at 9. I think I'm gonna come back at 9. You know, I'll try again because it's just too barren landy. Let me know in the comments if you want that to happen, or if you want to be a part of the show or something. As I say, communication is so dire, and I'm so big on communication. So, and it's not me trying to be in a self-echo chamber and or just have dire communication skills, you know, on and offline. Far from it. They say you got people that will switch on you like night and day, as if to say, you've never gone tone rangey slightly, and then still say hey to the person the next day, hey, how you doing or whatever, or, you know, like, because especially when I was talking about the situation, not the individual, with whatever I said, you know what I mean? Clearly as well. So alright, man, I'm gonna still there. I'll put maybe as well. Maybe I might not either. I don't think you realize the chore of talking. Somebody like myself in one's current state of being in the twilight zone, and then the realization is just like, oh my god, okay. And as I say, I've literally not even spoken this month. Hence why my last stream, I didn't even say a word, did I? But as I know this was a significant stream, I wonder how many this will get. Even though I'm not going to do a decode now, I'll come back later, maybe. If not, I'll try again tomorrow. You know, no need to waste my time, type of thing. What do you think about that? And especially if I've written it down as well. I've already written it on the thing. I just thought, okay, this needs to be out there, but does it? Maybe whoever comes along will see this video and then just go to the post, you know? So, hey, hope you saw or if you haven't, check out the probability dates for sanctioned Jesuit terrorism. Just like this is somewhat shape or fashion still sanctioned Jesuit terrorism. A lot of these situations now you don't realize is them. Aside from the direct of, you know, environment, whatever. But you still must be held accountable also, but just understand there's extra layers to what's going on and affecting the people's mind, right? So, I'll put that in there. Hold up. Yeah, I'll put maybe. But as I say, maybe if you catch this video, just go to the post, as I said, right? It's on the community wall. There's 2 posts, one from 6 months ago, when the situation took place, and then, of course, the update. And as I said, I've written it all down over there. Yeah? So just go on the community wall post. Let me now put that in the chat. Just so it's there, sealed. Because, boy. And as I say, next time if I do come on at 9, give me a reason to actually speak. You know, somebody fresh that, you know, is actually being genuine and wants to maybe learn, or somebody that wants to co-host or something. You know what I mean? Or they have something to say, or you know what I mean? Or a troll. You know, they want to try and stand their ground. I'll give you the floor. Do your thing. you know, for whoever it is. It doesn't mean I'll speak back. I might type something in the chat. But as I say, give me a reason though, right? Just to, you know. Because the amount of interaction on other people's posts sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes I'm very surprised when it's like, okay, that type of video hasn't had, or it's had how many views? Is there not much interaction? How's that work? Or it just ain't even had any views, or it ain't had much views, but it's still got, wow, there's a few people in the comments that found it, you know, they're talking about it. You can tell it's not like a soda product channel, so you're not like suspect of, okay, you know, of how they're there. Is it even genuine type of thing? But anywho, might catch you back at 9. If you want the bite-size edition, let me know. I can facilitate this decode, which is already there. Just have to press play. But as I say, I've already done it. It's already written out. So, but if that's what you prefer, right? Again, hospitality is there, if need be. Point is, as I said before, there's no excuse. There's books that have been written. Again, check out The Mantra of Fake News 25. Of course, you got The Letters and Numbers by Zachary K. Hubbard. And of course, you got 9/11 to Coronavirus, right? Of course, go on his channel, as I just mentioned, The Mantra of Fake News 25. And of course, in the browser, GamantraEffectNews. GamantraEffect.news. You'll find where you can download the books for free, PDF instant download. Again, you probably only have to read certain parts and just keep up with, you know, affairs here and there. And just learn the patterns, and then before you realize, voila. Further than what you may or may not already have been. Some people get it quicker than others, obviously.